another edition of Wrestletalk. I'm your host with the most, Joe Lance. That's the co-host, JB. We got a lot to talk about today.
We do.
Today we have even a special edition today. As a matter of fact, let me go get that special edition.
Yeah, get that. This should be fun.
This right here, folks. This DVD right here, Falls Count Anywhere, some of the greatest hardcore matches in WWE history. We're doing a giveaway. We're going to ask the question. First person that answers it correctly gets the DVD. Simple as that.
Pretty simple.
Pretty simple. We'll ask the question at the end of the show so that you all have to actually watch the show.
Yeah.
So that's how we do it.
Then you got to hit this guy up on Facebook.
You got to hit me up on Facebook.
Hit him with an answer, and then he'll arrange the meeting, exchanging.
We'll be good to go.
Hopefully you'll spread the word of Wrestletalk.
Let's see what happens. So did you watch Raw on Monday?
I did. I thought it was a good Raw. I thought Daniel Bryan put on one hell of a performance. 3 matches, you don't really see that very often. It's like a gauntlet match. Him and Cesaro, man, that stole the show for me. I mean, Cesaro, I always knew he was a beast in the ring, but I mean, he hit Daniel Bryan with so many Swiss uppercuts, man, it ain't even funny. And he just kept coming at him and coming at him.
Oh, yeah.
That was pay-per-view worthy match, I think. Just those two.
It was a really good match. I was hoping that Lesnar was going to come out during the CM Punk promo, but I kind of, I understand that you always have Lesnar coming out, then when he does come out, it won't be as big as usual.
But that match is going to be, I feel like a lot of people are underestimating that match. They don't appreciate what has been set up. I don't think they can fully fathom that CM Punk is going to go head-to-head with Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and it is going to be a great match. It's
going to be a really, really, really good match.
I'm a big Brock Lesnar fan. The most disappointing thing I've ever seen him do was the match against Goldberg at WrestleMania that should have been an awesome match, but they were both arrogant pricks. Excuse my language, but they ruined that match. That was a good Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. You would think that match would be awesome. They stand around for 10 minutes, do a couple body slams. That
was it.
Just a jobber match, basically.
The fans hated it.
They did.
They booed the hell out of him, and then they cheered when Stone Cold came out and just gave them both the stunner. It was great.
There was so much potential in that match, though. It's like I feel like Vince was so upset with the outcome of that match. But CM Punk and Brock Lesnar, that is going to be a legendary match. Brock Lesnar, since he's came back, has been on a road of destruction. He's lost, but every match he's been in has been entertaining. The one with Cena, he lost against Cena, but he pretty much dominated Cena until the end. Yeah. He lost against Triple H the second time. Wait, did he win? Yeah,
he beat him the first time, then he lost the second time, and then he won the third time.
But, I mean, the first match between him and Triple H, I didn't really like because Brock Lesnar put him in the Kimura arm lock 50 times. And I was like, come on, man. But CM Punk, he's a modern age wrestler. He wants to create legendary matches for himself, and I think he's going to do that when SummerSlam comes around. That's going to be they're going to need to make a whole new CM Punk DVD just to put that match on there because that match is going to be one of the top matches of all time, and if not, I'm going to be extremely disappointed.
Of course, Randy Orton, he got injured on the ball. It was just a low-grade concussion, but they still noted that he had gotten injured.
Yeah, Randy Orton, man. I don't know. Do you think he'll cash in the John Cena Daniel Bryan match?
I think he's going to wait to cash in. I don't think he's going to cash in this early. I don't think that.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like you're right, but at the same time, I'm like, we got two faces fighting each other for the title, which hardly ever happens anymore. Yeah. And Randy Orton's trying to get that heel turn, so if Daniel Bryan wins the match and he cashes in and takes the title from Daniel Bryan, man, that'd be a perfect heel turn.
That can happen. Apparently, he got injured in the Alberto Del Rio match, which is why Alberto Del Rio has heat in the locker room, not with Vince and Triple H, but with the other wrestlers, because it's not the first time that he's injured somebody in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really even know what to say about that, to be honest. Del Rio, I like to watch him perform. He's a good wrestler. He's had some good feuds. He's probably still got a long time left in him. You know, for in-ring ability. You know, he's a young guy, up and comer. You know, he's been around the block for a while. He was in a couple MMA matches, which you can look up on YouTube. But
Yeah.
I don't believe he was successful during any of those matches.
No.
I think he was actually one of the first MMA superstars to wear a luchador mask during a fight.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
if you look him up, he's got kind of like it almost looks like a Vader mask.
Huh.
But
I've checked that out. That's pretty interesting.
yeah, you can tell. But the one thing I did like about Raw, man, was the pop that Cody Rhodes got in the match with Fandango.
Yeah.
I mean, Cody Rhodes got a win, and that's good for him because hopefully he'll be world champion. He deserves that. One thing I caught that I can't believe they allow as a legal move is that when he put Fandango in the corner, held him up, and then kind of kicked him in the groin like Goldust would do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even Damian Sandow on commentary said that should be an illegal move, which, I mean, I guess it should be, but he's a face, so they're going to allow it. You know,
exactly.
You know how wrestling is, but...
So what did you think about Vicky Guerrero becoming the general manager of SmackDown?
I personally thought that was awesome. I like Vicky Guerrero. I mean, she catches heat like no other.
Yeah, she's
no other.
really, really good at catching heat. Like, I mean, she just comes because she didn't have to say anything, and they instantly just boo the hell out of
She
her.
doesn't even have the theme music, does she?
No.
No.
She just, her theme music is, excuse me.
Yeah, but I think that was cool on Vince's part to make everyone think that they got rid of Vicky Guerrero and then have Vicky come back and be the general manager of SmackDown.
And once again, that sets up the feud between Triple H and Vince, you know, because he went behind their backs and rehired her as the SmackDown general manager.
I've been hearing rumors that Stone Cold Steve Austin has been approached to do a match against Triple H. Possibly for control of the company. Stone Cold's in Vince's corner, which would be weird.
Yes, I actually heard that they're going to have a match, but it's not going to be between Vince and Triple H. It's going to be like somebody that Vince picks and then somebody that Triple H picks. So
I don't know how I feel about that because I want to see Austin go against Punk.
Could you imagine though if Triple H actually picked CM Punk and if it was Stone Cold against CM Punk?
Man,
how great! Could you imagine if they had a WrestleMania that had Stone Cold against Punk and Sting against Undertaker? How great of a WrestleMania that
would have to be a sellout WrestleMania.
How?
Because who would Sting lose his first? I mean, we've talked about this before, but would Sting lose his first match? I don't know.
I think that with the legend that Sting is, I think that the Undertaker would probably give up his streak because he's already said that he's willing to give up his streak to the right person. Like he's already said that he would give up his streak to John Cena if he needed to be. Which I hope that doesn't happen because I really don't want to see John Cena.
Hey man, Cena's the guy now. People just, I mean, whether they love to hate him or love to love him, I mean, he's the face, and I don't think he's going anywhere for a while. He's a hard worker. I'm a big fan of the C Nation, so we'll see what happens with that. But that's a good idea to have Vince and Triple H pick an opponent. Vince picking Austin and Triple H picking Punk. I never even fathomed that.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. I just want to see those two in the ring, like false count anywhere, no holds bars, you know, no DQ match pretty much.
Yeah.
Because that match is going to be awesome.
Apparently there's been talk about the primetime players breaking up.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker, man, because I love PTP, man. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
They both had single matches on Raw, which they both lost, but I think they're a good tag team. I think they're a legitimate tag team. They got tag team moves. They got I don't really think they have a tag team finisher. I think They both have their unique finishers, but
Mm-hmm.
if they can come up with a cool tag team finisher, man, there ain't no reason they shouldn't be tag team champions other than the fact that the Shield's pretty much unstoppable.
Yeah. I was surprised. One of my favorite female wrestlers is returning to TV. I don't think it's with the WWE, but Karma is coming back to TV.
I thought her stint in the WWE was, I don't even want to say the word pathetic.
They didn't really give...
She was there 2 weeks.
They didn't really give her a chance because, see, what had happened was she got pregnant.
And
she was a high-risk pregnancy, so she couldn't risk doing anything to lose, the kid, and she ended up losing the kid anyways, and then they released her because she was kind of hard to work with. That's why they had released her.
What diva could really take that down, man?
I don't know.
That's a big old woman right there coming at you. You imagine AJ versus Karma?
Karma would sit on her and just crush her.
She's like the Yokozuna of the divas, I think, man. I would be mad if I was a diva and heard that Karma was coming. And, she'd probably get the title, and I would be just furious.
Yeah.
How can you wrestle that?
TNA did it again. They got more heat for themselves. They released Jesse Swanson. Now, most people would say, Jesse Swanson, nobody really cares about him. But the thing that makes this so touchy was the fact that he got injured while doing a match for TNA, and it ended his wrestling career.
Yeah.
And then
that was against Zima Ion, right?
Yeah, and then they turned around and they released him. So it's like...
Yeah. So they pretty much lied to him and said, hey, you're cool until you recover, and then let him go.
And then
they also let D'Lo Brown go.
They let D'Lo Brown go.
A couple other people. What was it, Tara? Well, she was Victoria in WWE.
They let Tara go. They let Doc go. I mean, they're just letting people go left, right. It's a dark day for TNA. They had a house show, and people paid, I don't know how much money for VIP access, and they get there, and there's nobody there. There was a bunch of wrestlers that they didn't get contracts for, so they couldn't compete.
Yeah.
So these people paid a lot of money. They finally get in there to find out that everybody that bought a ticket was bumped up to VIP access. So
that'd have been great if you were in the crowd.
Yeah, but I mean, if you paid like $70 for VIP access, and somebody that paid $20 is getting VIP access, it kind of makes me mad.
You definitely got to be a little upset.
Exactly.
Man, a little upset. So I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, they can get their stuff together. And I mean, they weren't doing too bad there. I mean, the storylines were kind of bland, but that was really the only problem. They have the star power, I think, to do something, but they're their own problem. I think TNA is causing their own problems, and they should let a guy like me or you go in there and run that thing for about 3 months and see where it takes them. That would be awesome.
This past weekend, I went to 2 wrestling shows in the area. On Friday, I went to LTW Wrestling in Martinsburg. It was their first show in Martinsburg.
Where are they based out of?
They're based more out of Waynesboro, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Like they put on a really good show. I got a lot of backstage work. I learned how to put a ring together and stuff. So it was really cool. And then they had CPW Wrestling, and that was in Hedgesville. That was really good. That was where I saw my first ever steel cage match.
Oh, really?
It was pretty bloody match. Like,
so they got blood in those.
Oh yeah, they had blood in that one, definitely.
Yeah, I'm sad I didn't get to check those out.
Definitely. If you ever get the chance to check them out, definitely check them out. One of the managers, Kevin Calloway, I think I'm going to have him on the show one day. Because he approached me, and he definitely wants to be on the show. He's definitely a character. We're going to have to fix it up.
We'll make it work, man.
Because he's all about money. He's all about, he's He lives the
He's
high
messing
life.
with the wrong one if he's all about money.
He lives the high life, man.
Hey, we do the show for free. If he can't do it for promotion purposes, then I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out something. We'll talk to him about it. We'll see what's up, man.
All right, folks. You remember the DVD? Falls Count Anywhere. Falls Count Anywhere. The question that I have to ask you is, what was the first ever alley fight, and who was the competitors in the alley fight? First person that answers the question gets the DVD for free.
Just hit this guy up on Facebook. Let him know that you were watching the show. You heard the question. Have the right answer. He'll set it up. Do the exchange,
Yes,
and you'll
sir.
have 7.5 hours of wrestling to watch.
Once again, the question is, what two competitors were in the first ever alley fight? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Ask your questions. Please watch our videos. We love to see the views on our videos. We love to see comments. Check
Comments,
it out.
love or hate comments, we don't care. Anything
Exactly.
helps us. We're
Even
just
if you
trying to
tell
build
us
from the
that
ground
we
up.
suck and we shouldn't be doing this anymore, you know, it might not feel good to us, but
Yeah,
you know,
we're good at taking heat.
we're good at taking heat. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.